because it's being reported that the Biden campaign is really zeroing in on North Carolina. We remember back in 2020, I think Biden had a couple of stops. I was actually there with him, I think, at one, but it didn't seem to be enough. And this
Mhm.
is something that on the national level, Democrats seem to be needing to make more inroads. And that's something I know that it is a big platform for you. But, a Democrat hasn't actually won, Democratic candidate for president hasn't won since Obama. So this is basically a lot of things that are falling on your shoulders. And I want to talk to you about how you're advising the campaign and what are some of the things that you are doing in North Carolina to really gin up that support and make a lot of voters feel that the Democratic Party is listening to them.
Yeah, I think that's a great question. Joe Biden lost North Carolina in 2020 by 74,000 votes. And a lot of people look at it as though that's the opportunity state this year. And I agree with them. I think that we have a huge opportunity to really reach out to Democrats that didn't turn out in 2020 and also didn't turn out again in 2022 for Cheri Beasley because they haven't really felt tapped into by our party or energized or motivated by what's happening on the ground right now. And so part of what I think the Biden Harris administration and their campaign this next year really needs to do is show up in North Carolina more than they ever have before. Because I think that, the idea right now is that the Democratic Party has a messaging problem. And I really don't believe that. I believe we have a showing up problem because the Democratic Party has done so many amazing things for everyday Americans right now, including two major programs, the Affordable Connectivity Program that came out of the Bipartisan Infrastructure Act, and then also, $35 a month of insulin relief for people that are on Medicare right now. And that's something, those two programs are directly impacting seniors and working families in North Carolina. And not to mention, when we talk about the amazing impact of Bidenomics, honestly, on bringing manufacturing jobs back to rural North Carolina, places that haven't seen economic development take place in them or an actual future be put forth in them, I think in a really long period of time. And so I want Joe Biden and Kamala Harris to come to North Carolina and run strong on their record and also drum up that energy and excitement that we didn't have in 2020 and 2022 here on the ground. And my part in that right now is going around to all of these counties. We are crisscrossing the state. I was just in, Dare County last week, and then Bladen County, and then we were in Watauga County and Wilkes County, and we are really just trying to get out and active everywhere that we can.